Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Grizzly Bear Sims YouTube channel, and welcome to Plane Mechanics Simulator. Yes, this is a new game that I'm going to be featuring from time to time on the channel. We're not going to overdo it with this because I know that a lot of folks only watch my farm sim videos, and I appreciate each and every one of you who watch those and also will watch this as well. This is Plane Mechanics Simulator. It is an early access game, and I would like to thank my very dear friend, brother from another mother, Mr. Eustace Pharmer, for not only introducing me to this game, but also purchasing it on my behalf and gifting that to me. The game, as I said, is in early access. It is available through Steam, and it is currently 15% off through the 20th of February. You can get this for 19 cents over a $10 bill. So $10.19 will get you this game in the US. Controls are basically all keyboard and mouse controls. You know, I'm not a big fan of that, but I think it's okay for a game like this, very much like Car Mechanics Simulator as an example. As a matter of fact, you can get, if you don't have Car Mechanics Simulator 2018, you can get this in a bundle. I'm not sure how much the price is of that, but this is also produced by Playway as well, the same folks that did Car Mechanics Simulator. So I think I've got the audio adjusted as about as nice as we can get it, and I've gone through a couple of the missions, the early missions, and we're going to redo those for the sake of the video. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Now we are going to be in 1940 at an RAF airbase, and we'll get our mission here in just a moment. And as I said, it's May 1940. This is number 1 Service Flying Training School. And here we go. We have our first job. It's on a Tiger Moth. Bravo 2030 is the serial number, and the pilot's name is Mark Whitman. Now, Mark had indicated that at about 15 minutes after takeoff, the engine started randomly losing power, had to turn back and land. After fixing this, please refuel the aircraft for the next flight tomorrow. So we need to fix the problem with the engine power, and we need to refuel the aircraft. Let's get started and get on out there to our aircraft and get things going. Nice visuals and everything. I quite like it, so I'm not sure all that this game will offer us, but we will just kind of play through it and see how it all works out. So basically, very much like Car Mechanics Simulator, when you click on something, you will get the little bolts that you will need to undo, and so I'm just basically using my mouse and my left mouse button to basically unbolt and unscrew those bolts. There is a little bit of a lag, so that will disappear here momentarily. And then we can also move our view around by moving our view and everything around. So what we need to do is we actually, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself here. We need to go into diagnostics mode, and if we do that, then basically it will tell us that the carburetor is bad, it's damaged, and we need to disassemble that. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take the, I'll zoom in just a little bit, we're going to go ahead and take the 4 bolts out that holds the carburetor into the aircraft engine area, and that will pop out here momentarily. And then we can back away from the aircraft, and we need to go over here to the table. This is our repair table, very much like Car Mechanics Simulator, again, where we can try to repair parts if we're lucky. It's a carburetor damaged. We're going to click on it, and we look for these little orange dots. These little orange dots are where we need to squirt some oil to try to repair the carburetor, and we can spin the carburetor around again by using our WAS and D keys, and we're looking for these orange dots, and then press and hold the mouse button to squirt the oil in. And I believe there is another one right down here. And there's already been an update for this game, so you know, Playway, at least from my experience with Car Mechanics Simulator, I've owned 15 and 18, or I think it was 15 and 18. The restore failed. Ooh, okay, so we're going to have to go and get a part out of the truck over here. I think it was either Car Mechanics Simulator 15 or maybe it was 16, and now I own 18. And you know, they've been very on top of getting updates and everything out for those games. Again, this is early access, but you know, the price of $10 bill, it's 19 cents over a $10 bill. and we need to just sign this to pick up the carburetor, and then we're going to head back over to the aircraft and install it. But you can't beat that. You can't beat a game for $10. And I will tell you that I've gone through a couple of the missions and I've not found any problems at all. So we're going to go into assembly mode, and we're going to place our brand new carburetor into the aircraft. And let me zoom in here where I can see these bolts a little bit better. And I'm going to just look around and make sure that they all get snugged up there real tight. Just like that. Okay. And then we'll close our cowling, tighten that bolt, and tighten that bolt. And then now we can back away from the aircraft. And next thing we need to do is we need to refuel the aircraft. So we need to come over here and get this ladder. And we'll hit the space bar to grab the ladder. We'll take the ladder over to the aircraft. Now I'll show you that if the ladder is red, it means you can't place the ladder there. So we don't have the place anywhere mod like we have in Farm Sim 19. So we need to back up just a little bit until it turns white, and then we can place the ladder, and we'll go ahead and climb up the ladder. And we basically need to get over here where we can disassemble our fuel tank cap. And that's getting removed. So we need to step off the ladder, and we need to come over here and grab the fuel boom from the hose there, or the hose from the fuel boom is what I should say. And then next we'll climb back up the ladder, and then we need to insert the fuel hose just like that. And then we can get back down off the ladder. We come back over here to our fuel bowser, and then we are going to hit space, and then we're going to fuel this guy up. And all that's left now is to put the hose back into the Bowser and close the fuel inlet. Well, I think we can do that, so let's go ahead and get back up on the ladder. And we're going to grab the hose, and we're going to come back down off the ladder. We're going to go up and down the ladder several times here. Put the fuel hose away, back away, and you'll notice the fuel truck's going to drive off. Bye, Mr. Fuel Man. Okay, not a problem. And then we need to climb back up the ladder, and we need to go into assembly mode, and we need to place the fuel cap back onto the aircraft. And good. Now open the notebook on the task page and sign it to end the mission. In fact, you can end the mission at any time, provided you installed all the parts. Keep in mind, though, that not finishing tasks will have consequences, some of them severe. Okay, well, we certainly don't want to kill anybody or cause any problems, so we will go ahead and sign this off. So we fixed the problem with the engine power, and we have refueled the aircraft. Let's go ahead and sign this and say we've done it, and we're going to get hopefully some good points out of this. Perfect job. That's what we always want to aim for, is a perfect job. 50 points. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a short video. These will probably be relatively short videos. I think I will just do a mission, or whatever we want to call it, task, order summary, whatever the case is. We'll probably just do these single, and I'll intermix these in with Farm Sim videos, and that way it's not too much of a commitment for you to come over to the channel and watch maybe a 10 or 15 minute video. Now, I'm assuming that as we get further into our gameplay here, that we will probably have missions that will take longer to complete, but this one was done in about 8 minutes or so, and I've managed to ramble on for another 50 or 60 seconds or so. So we'll go ahead and close this out. I appreciate you watching this video. If you're interested in this game, Plane Mechanic Simulator, go over to Steam. It's 15% off through February the 20th, but just keep in mind, it is early access, but it's not bad. I'm having a lot of fun. Thank you for watching. Take good care of yourself and also of each other. And come back here to the Grizzly Bear Sims YouTube channel for another family-friendly simulation-based game video very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.